Hello, everyone. Welcome to my first writing stream. So, first of all, I'm sorry that my throat hurts like shit and I can barely speak. So, even if I indeed promised that I will be reading some of the stuff that I've made, I will probably not be able to read all of it. And also, don't expect me to talk that much. Just to save my throat for tomorrow because I still have work to do. And my throat is not an excuse for work. Now, without further ado, hello Toilet and hello Cube. I did add some background music. And I think I'm gonna keep it like that for now. I'm pretty sure that not a lot of people will join this stream because it has no name, like no game name in the title. But anyway, I'm doing this for my own as well. Um, hmm. I think I will use the in-game screen for this as well. Should I display capture? I guess I can display capture. Let's see. There we go. So basically, I will begin from the chapter 0, or as I call it, a prologue. Before that, I would actually like to discuss about the main features of the story. And also about some things that won't be found out until late. Like, actually late in the story. So basically, the main character is actually my Sona on the internet, which is Ares, and the family name is Grimshaw. And that, yes, I did pick that name for the family. The story is supposed to be a horror action. Yeah, horror action. Uh, Modern. I keep on forgetting that. Oh, and fantasy, yeah. Yes, you do have access to this document, but I think you only have access to reading it, not editing it. Yep, you can only read it. So yes, it is the same document I've been sending to people that I wanted to get opinions from. Hey, Wood, welcome to the stream. So the main plot you joined. The main plot of the book, of the first book at least, is going to be Ares being the main character. He's going to be the main character of most books so far. Uh, or at least for all the books that I have thought about. Um, he is not completely human. He's basically half demon. Um, the explanation is he's half demon, half human because of some things that happened in the past, some family problems. Yes, he's a demon. He's a demon. I will, if there are questions, any type of questions about the story that I can answer, like I can divulge, just because I'm okay with telling people about that. Feel free to ask them. So let me begin reading the prologue that I've redone about 4 times so far. Uh, I'm still thinking about the first part, like the car engine thing, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna add sounds like that. Just have them imagine, oh, car engine sounds. So, I'll just do this and format text. I'll just do it like this. All right. Just for your knowing, the character. The story is mainly discussed as a first person view from the main character. How he sees things, how he feels things, and how he thinks things. There may be moments when you will have other people's perspective, but mostly it's going to be the main character. Now, let me get into reading this. I'm gonna prepare the live chat because I just want to make sure I see everything that comes around. Let me drink something real quick. And then we shall begin. Don't take my voice as the actual voice because the main character is a 12 years old boy. So my voice is actually not accurate. Not this one, at least. Let us begin the story writing and the story reading. A new place, a new story. We are finally ready to leave. My dad's been recently promoted at his job, but with that He had to move to another city to be closer to his new office. His boss even gave him a house where he can live. But knowing that, he chose not to part ways with his family, so he declined. The boss explained that the house he was given was big enough for two families with three kids each to live without a problem. Hearing all this, Dad started thinking again about this opportunity. Sure, he did ask us, my brother being the only one still unsure. He was about to change schools, leave his friends and teachers behind, but me? I don't have any friends. I was always a strange one. Oh yeah, I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Aries. I'm 12 years old. My brother's my brother is Rue. He's 2 years younger than me. All you need to know about him is that he might be annoying sometimes, but he's still my brother, and I love him the way he is. Dad was waiting for everyone in the car with the engine on. He's been outside for a while, and I've been waiting in the car with him. My mom and brother are sure taking their time, probably. My brother forgot something and is looking everywhere for it, and our mother, the sweet person she is with my brother, of course, she will help him turn the house upside down for what he's been looking for. Do you have any idea why they're taking so long? No, Dad. All I know is that Rue can't find something since morning. And you haven't even tried helping him? It's not like we can't get back here, Dad. It's only 500 kilometers away from our house. That's what I found online. And I'm sorry I'm using kilometers. Yes, I will change that into something easier for Americans because this is supposed to happen in some place in America. Or at least in American land. So yes, I will change that to be accurate. Yeah, sure. But haven't you told your brother that? He's 10. He's supposed to know how to care for himself. If you say so. Um, just a small thing here. I have thought of the father person quite a lot. I've changed his personality. I've made him from being like just the usual dad to a more caring dad or something like that. And then the one where um he understands Aries because he's 12. He's already at the age where he starts to think for himself, but he's mostly thinking about himself, which is not true. He's also thinking of his brother, but Rue is doing all of this because his brother is only 2 years younger than him, which basically just makes him just a little bit smaller. But he's supposed to know his stuff. And Rue, which by the way stands for ruin, if I remember correctly. Let me check my Trello because I have all my stuff in there. No, Aries meant ruin and Rue meant unfortunate. All right. My bad. Not that one. This one. Back to the story. Not much time passed and they finally came out of the house. Mom all dressed up as if she was going to a party, and my brother came with his tablet in his hands. Haven't seen it in a long time. I wonder if that was what he was looking for. They got in the car, and what do you think the first thing that she said was? Are you the one who hid his tablet? What motive should I have to hide his tablet? He either hid it himself or lost it. How can he lose it under your bed? Remember that time when he tried to scare me when I was sleeping? He played a sound on his tablet from under the bed. The moment I jumped out of the bed, he ran away without his tablet. Happy for the explanation? Of course he wouldn't tell you this, to not show you that it's his fault. After that, mom hasn't said a thing, and neither did my brother. So I took out my headphones, plugged them in my phone, and started listening to some music while trying to get some sleep. Sometime later, Rue woke me up. What is it? Why did you wake me up? That's it, we're almost there. So I thought that you might want to look around, thinking that this is where we will spend our lives from now on. Thanks, I guess. I do want to look around. The moment he was done speaking, he turned towards the opposite window, and with a sad face looked around, waiting for us to get there. Look, Rue, I know the scare was supposed to be just a joke, and I understand it. I'm not mad at you or anything, but you gotta make sure you tell the truth, and nobody will be mad at you. Thanks. So, by the way, I'm using the prologue to actually show uh, how the family is, how they try to understand each other, how they talk to each other, why they're there, and stuff like that. Because the family thing will be important to some degree. To not spoil some things, uh, the most important connection will be the brother connection. Just because they're somewhat special. He sat down and looked at me with a brighter face, followed up by a happy smile, turning back towards the window after. Yes, the usual family problems, where one of the parents is a bit stricter, prefers the younger uh, sibling, while the other parent is understanding, uh, and he thinks uh, while he's asking the entire family for opinions, not just does them because it's way better. Um, it's basically the family um I've had in my dream. So yes, I'm basically Ares, but from when I was 12, from a nightmare I had. The only thing from the outside world is me, because the entire thing, like the family, the brother, and the stories, they are all from that specific dream or nightmare. Oh, this is weird. There was no music up until now. Oh God, why didn't you all tell me? So this thing happened again. Cool. Okay. Sorry. So yes, this is basically a remake of that same dream, with a continuation actually. Well, that's it for the explanations so far. No, it's supposed to be with music, but the music is way louder compared to how I'm talking. Um, so yeah, it's with music. I hope the music does not disturb any of you. I prefer to have something in the background, and especially something that is not copyrightable. All right, getting back to the story. After 15 minutes, we could finally see a big wooden board with some white writing on it. Getting closer, I could read what was written. Welcome to, and the rest of the wooden board is destroyed, so I don't really know if this is the place we were supposed to come to. Hey, Dad, is this the place? Yes, we have finally arrived, and soon we will see our new home. I might like it here. This town looks quiet. It's just my way. I hope my school life will be just like this town. On our way, we pass a couple of houses, but no one around them. Is this town really deserted? No kids outside playing? Not even a single person on the sidewalk or near one of these houses. It's Sunday, yet this town is so empty. Maybe there are not that many citizens? Not long after, we turned right on an empty street with just a big house at the end of it. Dad, is that the house? Oh, based on our location, looks like it. This is exactly where I was told to come. This house is huge. And yes, I'm not gonna shout, but if it's all caps, it's shouting. Hey, don't shout in the car. You did it too. Doesn't matter. By the way, the one shouting hey, that's the mother. We were finally in front of a big dark red mansion. It was 3 stories high and 3 times wider than my old house. The moment I saw it from up close, I couldn't believe my eyes. Even the yard around the house was extremely big. It left me speechless. Even my mom was surprised, but somehow Dad and my little brother were fine with all this. Ruler probably doesn't understand how expensive a house like this is. I ate a word. No, a mansion can cost. And I'm sure we can't afford this. I'm curious about something. Oh well. It's gonna change the slides, I guess. It might happen from time to time, and I'm sorry. Let me smile a bit, because it's my own story. Dad, are you sure this is the place? I don't want to sound rude or anything, but we don't afford such a place. Even with the house in a bad condition, it's still expensive. We're not gonna pay for anything around here. We were told not to worry about anything except our own expenses, like food, clothes, books. Now that I think about it, we even have a library room in the house from what I was told. Aris, you should take your brother's example and look around the house while we unpack our stuff. Probably the moving company already brought our stuff inside the house. We arrived quite late. Without realizing it, my brother already left my side and was looking around, while I was thinking about anything else except being thankful for this awesome house. Indeed, I mustn't worry about any of this after all. If Dad agreed to living in this place, then he knows what's best for our family. Time flew while I was chasing my brother around the house. We were also shown our rooms, which are next to each other, while our parents' room was on the other side of the same hallway. Having my room on the second floor is quite awesome. I never thought I would get to live in such a place. Sometime later, we gathered for dinner. While eating, Dad explained to us where our school will be and how to get there. So I guess we will get back to school starting tomorrow. We moved right before school started, because tomorrow is the day when Dad will start working in this town. Seeing how empty this town is, I can't help but wonder how many citizens are living here. Because it looks like a ghost town, and this gives me a bad feeling. After a whole day of exploring the house and the yard, I realized how tired I was and decided to go to sleep because I really needed to rest. After all, tomorrow I'll have my first school day in this new place. A new story awaits to be written. And yes, that's how I wanted my prologue to end. A new story awaits to be written. It's nothing based on the book itself. It's just a way of me showing that this is just something normal, while something unnormal is going to happen, and you will understand that in a bit. So they got a house that they didn't have to pay for, and everything has some really good stuff. Yes, the thing is, they don't have to pay for the house because it was given for free by the owner. The owner will be revealed later. It's not the company that's owning this house, and it's not the boss who's owning this house. It's someone else in the story. Now this actually gives some ideas to why would that person be giving the house for free, or giving the house specifically to them. Hi Nico, welcome to the stream. And yes, it sounds too good to be true, but some things will make sense in the future. I will not spoil anything about this. Something will go wrong. It's supposed to be a horror book. Everything should go wrong. Alright, so thinking about this, I'm done with the prologue. And I'm sorry, Nico, you just missed the prologue. Basically what happened in the prologue, wait, I already had it opened. I presented the characters. The dad is the nice type of dad. The mother is the one that prefers the younger brother. Aries is 12. He has a younger sibling, which is 10. The name is Rue. They just moved to a new town because their dad got a promotion at the job and had to change homes. It's about 500 kilometers away from where they used to live. And they're moving. I just showed some conversations, some stuff, and some small info. Is nothing too important. That's why it's a prologue. So now getting to the first chapter, I will also have to read this. It's not finished. I still have to check some stuff. I'll have to recheck every single time. That's why I prefer other people to read it and give me feedback on it. After reading all of this, I will make the files available for reading in the description of the YouTube stream. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Is the text perfect with the chat? Looks like it. No, I'm sorry, no pictures. It's a book. It's a goddamn book. I like reading mangas or comics, but this is supposed to be a book. Then it might become a game. I'm planning to make a game based on this. So no pictures. I'm sorry. Might make an audiobook though. Not with my voice, of course. My voice sucks. Firstly, let me take something for this problem that I'm currently facing because I can barely speak anymore. I'm taking something for my throat, so shouldn't take long. All right. Now that I just took that, I should be able to also speak better. All right, let's see. Chapter 1. Trying to sleep, but failing. Anytime I close my eyes, I hear all kinds of sounds from my dresser, from the hallway, or in the bathroom. In the beginning, I thought it was just my brother, but after checking and realizing he was sleeping and already counting the sheep in his dreams, I concluded that my mind is playing tricks on me. Maybe, as impossible as it sounds, there is someone else in the house besides my family. I get up from my bed and to the window frame, resting my arms on it, and the forest that covers the land behind my house catches my eyes. Somewhere in my mind, I remember that someone told me they call it the Red Forest, and I realized that's quite a strange name. Now trying to decipher the meaning behind that name. I take my pillow and some chairs I had lying around the room and improvised a bed that I arrange in a way so it's facing the window. With my face to the forest, I don't realize when I begin to slowly close my eyes and drift away into a dream. From my somewhat comfortable position, I still watch the forest. I suddenly hear something close to someone scratching the walls with its fingernails, and I turn my attention to where the sound was coming from. Next to the window on the wall, I see words being written on the wall out of nowhere. Ego puro sanguine ofero mihi sanguine huius mundi absconditi et efficir anima mundi uius. Yes, I did learn Latin. I think this is supposed to be Latin or something close to that. I forgot. The moment I wrote this, I thought a lot about it, and then I forgot months later. What language is this? When I take my phone from the nightstand beside my bed, which won't open because, okay, this is weird. This part is weird. I did not write some of this. I had someone translate some of the stuff I've wrote in my main language. So yeah. Starting now, it's gonna be me who writes all the stuff. No more help, I guess. Ask myself while I take my phone from the nightstand beside. From the nightstand. A nightstand. It's supposed to stay next to a bed, if I remember correctly. You can correct me if you want, by the way. Which won't open, because most likely... Most likely, it has no battery, even though I clearly remember connecting the charger. Moments later, when I turned around, the words... when I turned around, or... when I turned my attention back to the wall, the words were no longer there. But an arrow telling me where to look. Instead, a arrow. Oh wait, my bad. Appeared. Pointing towards the left. I slowly turned to my left. Only to meet the red bloodshot eyes of a creature that had heavy breathing. This one is weird. Let me check the original version. Okay, so what language is this? I say, well, I try to take my phone from the nightstand, but the phone would not open, probably because of the battery. Even though I remember connecting the charger. The moment I turned my attention towards the writing on the wall, it was no longer there. In its place, there was an arrow that was telling me to look around. I decided to pick left instead of that. Sorry. I do exactly what the arrow told me, just to okay, this is the thing I need. I'm gonna use my old friend Google Translate to make this easier. See what it has to say. Oh, let's leave it like that. Okay, this is great. We'll need to come face to face with the figure with red eyes and with heavy breathing, who in the okay, heavy breathing. Oh, my bad. There. Who didn't hesitate to jump on me? Jump on me to attack me? Come on. Who in the second? Who? Okay, I'll have to think of this one myself. Huh. Okay, there we go. I have the question marks now. Let me check on the stream. Oh, on the music. Like, giving me a moment. The figure with red eyes and with heavy breathing. That did not hesitate. No, I'm gonna redo this entire part. Heavy breathing. What the? Oh, the dot. Yeah. Scared but curious. Curious. Yeah, curious. tried analyzing. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. The chat is not updating for me. Fuck. Come on. Live chat. There we go. There we go. Oh. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Okay. I tried analyzing. Yeah, sorry. I tried analyzing the thing. It did not give me enough time. Because 2 seconds after spotting it, the thing jumped at me with the intent to kill. Right. Ah, I'll be back in a second. Someone's calling me. Sorry. I'm back now. Alright, let's see. I cannot speak. Wait. Alright. I slowly turned to my left, only to come face to face with a figure with red eyes and with heavy breathing. Scared but curious, I tried analyzing the thing, but it did not give me enough time because 2 seconds after spotting it, the thing jumped at me with the intent to kill. What went wrong? Bots in the chat? And then I got a call from my brother. That's what went wrong. The bot, my chat on the work laptop was not loading in, so I could not block them, sadly, fast enough, so they won't show on the stream. Do try to spam some stuff in the chat so the thing go away, because it's unbearable to see that thing. Thinking they have bots even on YouTube. Alright, back here. Yeah. Thank you. Nico, how long will you stay around here? Because I do need some help. And it's out. Okay, so I think I'm out of music. Yes. Oh. Let's see. All right. Actually, let me get the sound a little quieter. All right, back to writing. At that exact same moment, I wake up and jump out of my improvised bed, trying to dodge the attack, but I realize there's nothing and nobody in my room besides myself. With lots of questions in my mind, I look around me and scan my bedroom, which is unchanged. The wall is intact and normal with no marks on it. The hallway is empty, and so is my room. This is weird. Let me check the original. The moment this happens, I jump out of my improvised bed trying to dodge and fall. With a lot of questions, I look around me and analyze the room. Wait. Analyze my room. With lots I look around me and scan my bedroom, which is unchanged. The wall is perfectly intact, and there is no one else in the room with me. The hall is empty as well. After 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 checking the entire hallway, I returned to my room, not thinking of what I had just dreamed. I Not thinking of what I just dreamed, I jumped back into my normal bed and tried to fall asleep. And try to fall back asleep. In the morning, I hear in the distance my phone's ringtone and try to wake up. Realizing it was my father, I missed the first call and I turned on my side, wishing I could sleep some more. I hear my phone's ringtone in the distance. No, I'm not a mobile gamer. Fuck off. I haven't even played any mobile games lately. Like, at all. I don't even have time for that anymore. I mean, I'm trying to make it as modern as possible. Of course, the phone will come in handy like a lot of times. But it serves a purpose because it's 2022. You know, you're supposed to have a phone. It happens about 2021, 2022 without COVID. It's a different universe, actually. Completely different universe. It's just, it has basically the same history. But the names are not the same of some countries. All of this is happening in America, by the way. In some state in America. That's why I tried to do all that schedule for the school and stuff. If you remember. I'm sorry, I'm so sleepy. I had a long day today. I'm sorry. It's taking a while. I slowly wake up to check on who's calling me. I'm just tired. It was a hard day today. Just the basic tired. Like, you know, after work, haven't actually eaten too much because I can't because of my throat problem. I'm actually gonna take something for my throat so I can make sure I can keep on speaking. something else than the thing I took a moment ago. All right. I decline his call. And turn on a side. Or on my left side. On the side. Turn on the side, I guess. Comma, wishing I could sleep some more. But before... wasn't even given time to close my eyes that my father calls me a second time. I'm gonna leave this one like this because I have no idea how to retype it. I'm gonna use a red color. I look at the clock and realize it's 6 in the morning. I sighed and answered the call. That should work. Wake up, sleepyhead. You gotta go to your first day of school. Already? But we just got here yesterday. There should be no school for me. What about the papers? You'll know once you get there. It shouldn't take you and your brother too long to get to school. But to be sure it won't take you much time, I already prepared your breakfast and put them in the fridge for the both of you. Your mother is having an interview today, so she left as well. Can you please go and wake Rue as well? Okay. I'll go in a second. After talking on the phone with my father for what felt like an eternity, I get up from the bed. It's happening. I'm narrating what's happening in the present, not what happened in the past. So I think it's supposed to be I get up from the bed, or I got up. Not sure. I think I'm gonna let it like that. I get up from the bed and the first thing I do is go to the window and stare at the forest. 5 minutes later, I removed myself from the world of thoughts and went to wake up Rue. Once I was done with that, I went along to my basic morning routine. A shower, washing my teeth, brushing my hair, and finally changing into my school clothes. And yes, by the way, Aries is supposed to look like my Sona without the white hair yet, without the red and purple colored eyes yet, and without the horns, and without the pendant, of course. It's supposed to have a black long hair, like medium long, and slowly messy. So yeah, just basically just like my hair. I would love to have a white hair, like perfectly white. Right. I'm finally changing into my school clothes. After that, my morning routine was over. Late. Let me just clip the description of the main character real quick. Clipped description of the main character? I mean, sure. I mean, the main character is not gonna be like that forever. It's going to look exactly like the Sona I have. So don't worry about having to make it look like that. It's enough. No details important. This is just the beginning of the story. That's why I already have the Sona like this. After that, my morning routine was over, so I decided to go to the kitchen and prepare the table for breakfast. When I'm close to finishing arranging the table, Ru also gets out of the bathroom and walks down the stairs in his bathrobe. By the way, Aries is the type of person that prefers to have a clean room but a messy desk, while Ru is exactly the opposite. He has a clean desk but a messy room, and he's messy in the house while Aries is clean. Stop staying in the bathroom so much. Do you want to be late? Also, why are you not dressed? You're gonna catch a cold. I don't want to. Mom and Dad are not home and I want to be free with no rules to follow. Please don't become like them. Fine, fine. You became such a rebel since we got here. A little smirk appears on my face. Come on, let's eat. Ru finishes eating before me and runs to his room to change while I scroll through the notifications on my phone. Also, Aries is the kind of person that checks his notifications and stuff. Checks for something important, if not just clears them all. Once finished, I went to put the plates in the sink. Moments later, I heard a loud sound coming from upstairs. A loud bang. Coming from upstairs, followed by my brother's screams. Scream. There's only one scream. No, you're not Aries. I'm Aries. You cannot be me, and I cannot be you. We're both two separate entities. Are you okay? What did you do this time? I say with a clear sound of annoyance in my voice. Nothing, I promise, he said with a slightly scared voice. Ru immediately gets downstairs, throws his backpack next to the door, and then turns to me. I think I'll need your help when we get back from school, he says with an innocent voice. Are you gonna tell me what happened? The annoyance is still clear in my tone. I haven't even thought what happened. I just know that I wanted that to happen. After school. But until then, promise me you won't go into my room. Fine, I promise. I'll get my backpack as well. Wait for me at the door. Little moron. I think while I go to my room. When I arrive in my room, I throw some notebooks, pencils, and some random stuff I used to carry with me in my backpack at my old school. I rest it on my shoulder and run back to the hallway. After I put on my shoes and get out of the house, I see Rue already outside waiting for me. On our way, I get out my phone. I get my phone out. I take. And try to find the closest bus station, with Rue following me. Minutes later, I found what I needed. There is no need for that. I noticed on our way to the bus that I didn't see anyone else, nor any car drive past us, like the whole city was empty. And at the same time, I couldn't shake the feeling that somebody or something was following us. So every with that in mind, every look around us, because behind is around us. Why do I have to take care of all this shit? Wait, what the? I saw something. Oh. That's what I saw. My brother sensed something was up with me. Why is it a tab away? Are you alright? You seem a little off. I'm just paranoid. Nothing to worry about. Am I the only one who doesn't see anybody around? You didn't take the time to notice. Just wanted to beat my high score at this game. That's why I got you in front of me. Be careful not to trip. You know what happened last time you played on your phone and weren't paying attention to the road. How could I know that cat got in front of me? Rue said with anger as he remembered that moment. Details, it doesn't matter. I said with a little laughter in my voice. Be careful, we don't have long until we reach the station anyway. Not so far away from where we saw the bus approaching us. We need to run to catch the bus. There we go. Rue puts his phone in his pocket and starts to run, getting ahead of me with me struggling to keep up with him. In the end, we made it and hopped into the bus, resting ourselves in the front chair of it. And yes, I made Aries to be slower than him because Rue is younger. He's supposed to have more energy, and he's supposed to run faster. Well, Aries is a bit older. He still has energy. He still runs fast. But he doesn't have the small body Rue has. And yes, I'm actually trying to think of all this stuff. Rue puts his phone back. In the end, we made it and hopped into the bus, resting ourselves in the front chairs of it. I noticed it was almost empty. Only the other four students There were 4 students sitting in the back. Hello, Derpy. Welcome to the stream. But the rest of the seats were empty, I guess. I'm gonna use empty again. From my point, it was a pretty strange pick because only 2 lights were functional in the back, and those barely made any light at all. My point of view, yeah. After 10 stops, we can finally see our new school from the window. I get up from my chair and I turn to Rue. Come on, this is where we get down. Did we finally arrive? I was expecting the trip to take longer than this. The trip. I think that works. I could just change what Ares tells him back to make it work. Or I could just keep it like that. Anyway. Yeah, me too, but I suppose the road was pretty clear. By clear, I mean like no cars, nothing, truly nothing. Moments later, when we get to the school's bus station, the back doors open first, and after a little while, the front doors open too. I thought of the bus, a bus of being something like, let me show you. That's with this sad song. Oh well, I'm not gonna try and skip it now. So, thank you. Yeah, I'm so good at drawing when I'm streaming. I'm not gonna try too hard, by the way. So basically, I thought of the boss being something like... one door about here, and one about here. Yeah, something like that. And the rest are windows and seats. And this being the... driver's window. Not actually gonna start trying to draw this thing. Just to explain some stuff. Alright. We both got down from the bus, and I noticed that all the other kids were nowhere to be found. The bus was empty, and in the schoolyard there was nobody to be seen. Maybe they ran, but they wouldn't be able to get there that fast. Maybe they went in another direction? Is there perhaps another entrance? After a few minutes, we went into the schoolyard, and in front of us is a huge building in the shape of a U, which has another wing in the back. Quite a peculiar school after all, but a broken window is what gets my attention. Because my eyes are still on the windowsill? This is something I wrote, not the person that helped me translate. So, because my attention was still on the window, I bumped into someone who moves even slower than us. That's weird because we saw no one in the schoolyard. That's a weird one. That's indeed a weird one. No, I'm gonna change this thing. Was only one other person, which looks nothing like those I saw in the bus earlier. Maybe they ran, but they wouldn't be able to get there that fast. Maybe they went in another direction. Is there perhaps another entrance? Alright, next. After a few minutes, we went into because my attention was still on the window, I bumped into someone who moves even slower than us. After the impact, he punches me and I fall on my back. Then he turns around. Nope, that's a bad one. Hello, TV man. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for my voice. I have a throat problem. Not punch. Mostly I was thinking of him like making a move with his shoulder. He punches me with not punch. He hits me with the shoulder move, maybe. Would that work? No, I actually don't drink coffee at home. Yeah, Nico, I'm trying to have my voice not sound too different. That's why. I'm trying not to have coffee at home, because I tend to not like the coffee in here that my parents tend to drink, so I have coffee at my workplace. It's also free, so All right. And about water, I just took a pill, and I'm not supposed to drink water after it. All right. He hits me with his shoulder, making me fall on my back. Oh, whoops. Then he turns around, pulling his hoodie off of his face, looking at me with anger in his eyes. With anger in his eyes. Roar. Roar. He screams, "Hey, what's your deal?" And I say, "I'm sorry, I wasn't looking where I was supposed to." While getting back on my feet, I try to shake the dust from my pants. I'm Aries, by the way, and this is Rue, my little brother. Yeah, you meet someone randomly. You randomly meet someone because you've hit him, and just because you're in the same school, you randomly introduce yourself and your brother. That sounds like a sentence to death to me, to be fair. I'm gonna leave it like that. I mean, he's 12. He doesn't really know how the world works. You don't introduce yourself to every single random person. He stands still and analyzes me and then my brother, turning again to me, looking deep into my eyes, and I feel like my soul is vanishing away. I try to extend my hand so I can shake his, but he's not reciprocating my gesture. I cannot read that. I wrote that, but I cannot read that. I don't know what's so special with you and what the hell you are, but I don't like you. And yes, I introduced slurs to a 12 years old boy. The other guy that just got hit by the main character, he's 12 as well. The thing is, I do know that the kids today tend to use words more than I used to when I was their age. So I'm trying to make it more realistic to today's kids. They think they're cool because they curse a lot. You know? I've heard 8-year-old kids cursing in my country, so 12 is nothing right now to me. I hope you do understand what I'm talking about here. Is my chat dead? Oh no, it's not. Just people... I guess this is just a chill out stream where you hear me talking. I'm not really used to that, so that's why. Years old on the way to say racial slurs. I'm sorry, but that's something that happens in my country. Like, for real. Right. Anyway. Back to reading. Um, it's not the people. It's more like the generations get bad with by the time. Because if you can understand my generation, which is basically Gen Z, because I'm part of Gen Z, we started looking at our bigger brothers, colleagues, and stuff. They were doing things that we were either not allowed to do, to hear, or we were supposed to not do or hear. And with time, we started doing those as well, but at a younger age. As in cursing, I actually started cursing for real when I was like 16, 17 years old, which is quite late, just because I had a strict family. If they were to hear me cursing at all, I would not be alive today. That's for sure. But yeah, I had some people in my class when I was like 12 that actually started cursing at that age. So I think even 10 is late. Yeah, well, I did not think cursing was something, wow, I need to do this. Mostly because I learned some stuff that I wasn't supposed to learn at a younger age, and I tried to understand things the way they are, not the way people try to explain them to me. Anyway, I'm going too far from the subject here right now, so I'm gonna keep with cursing for 12 years old. And hi Carlos, welcome to the stream. Alright, where was I? Alright, I don't know what's so special with you and what the hell you are, but I don't like you. I'll keep my eyes on you for a while. A still unknown voice said with anger. The moment he stops talking, he turns on his heels and starts to walk towards the school again at a much greater speed than before. At least you could have answered me. It would have been nice of you. As I'm saying all this, he turns to face me again, and I notice something different about his eyes. Besides the anger and possible hatred he has for me now, his eyes are not blue anymore, but a very violent shade of red. And I hear some dog noises from somewhere. Nope. Red. After that moment, I changed my expression. This guy was really weird, and I don't think I'll be able to stay around him too much. Hey Aries, are you okay? That guy was so weird. Did you see his eyes? Or how he howled at me like he was a dog? Oh, that's why I added the howling. I'm glad you guys like it. No, no howling. What the heck? What was I thinking about here? Hmm. Okay, I know how to change this. I prefer to ignore everything that I have seen and change the subject completely. Come on, Ro, let's go. The bell is almost ringing. I do not need to call his name, so come on, let's go. The bell is almost ringing. As we enter the school, suddenly everything seems alive compared to the stillness that was outside. We didn't have the time to look around that much because the bell rang and we had to get to class. The hallway was almost empty. No. The hallway... I was thinking of something else here. I think this was not translated by me. It was just corrected by me. Oh no, I was correcting this one. Wait, my bad. This is where I stopped last time with the correcting. Yep. And search for the good word on this one. Um, Gradually. I guess gradually would work. Gradually, as I and Rue were walking towards our classrooms. What song was this? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's that song. It was giving me the chills because it was the ending of one of the best expansions from World of Warcraft. Oh, by the way, should I do some World of Warcraft streams? Would anyone watch that? That's a good question. I will do those streams once I get access to the new expansion, though. I mean, yeah, I played World of Warcraft a lot when I was younger. And I just started playing again recently. Because of the new expansion that contains dragons. You can play as a dragon. Which is awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna stream that the moment I get access to the new expansion and campaign. Anyway, back to the story. I will do a poll on YouTube community. Oh, I forgot to post my schedule on YouTube community. God, I'm so dumb. Oh, fuck. I will post it later, I guess. He got in front of his door of his class's door at the same time as his teacher, and they both walked in. I walked towards the end of the hallway and made myself comfortable in front of my classroom door. Not long after that, I saw someone walking towards me. She must be my teacher. My homeroom. Oh god. Oh, oh, we're getting into even sadder stuff. Hello, Ruben. Welcome to the stream. A teacher would not start with hi, would be hello, I guess. Yeah, add a dot there instead of a comma. Hello, you must be Aries, right? I heard about you from the principal. You're a special case changing schools in such a hurry. You are lucky someone has recently left the school. So yeah, we had a free spot in this class. Now, let's cut the chit-chat and get you introduced to your new class. Alright. Thanks. I should give the teacher a name, actually. I did all of this based on the curriculum from my own country, but then changing to America, I had to change a lot of stuff, and I haven't changed everything. I need to think for a name for this character. Okay, let me see. See. It's gonna be female. Miss Echo? Who's Echo though? In Greek mythology, Echo was an Oread who resided on Mount Sicheu. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! The photo on the right. Oh my god! Oh my god! Fuck. Okay, I'm so getting out of here. Fuck. Okay, I'll have to cut that. Fuck. Okay, not echo. Not echo. We're not using echo. Fuck. Miss Praxis. Miss Iris. Miss Iris. Goddess of the Rainbow. I'm bad at picking names. I'm bad at picking names. I did not see that. I'm sorry. I did not see that. Okay, we're out of Greek mythology. YouTube, please don't stop the stream. Please don't stop the stream. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Fantasy and folklore. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I sure hope so. Wait, I need to check something. Hey Siri, open Twitter. And yes, I'm using Siri on my work laptop just to make things easier, because the keyboard is too far. And guess what I just found? Phil and Kane art of them fighting like in the Greek Colosseum. Thank you. Perfect timing. Perfect fucking timing. Oh my fucking god. Okay, what do I want the teacher to be? Let me think. Let me check my Trello though. There are some lore things around here. Try not to read them, please. I think I will use Medea, Morana, Dolores. Wait, now I'm gonna open card. There. Okay. What the heck? Why? Why the song now? Why the song now? Oh my god. This is one of the best songs ever from the World of Warcraft history. I will go with either no, Medea, Morana, Dolores, or Lilith. Or no, Celine. So what we picking? Let's see. So I said, Morana, Dolores, Carmilla. Lestat. Oh, I can only do 4. Then I'm gonna use Celine as the last one. Okay, let's see. What are we picking here? So we have, oh, we have 2 for Morana, 1 for Dolores, and 1 for Camila. It's Camila, not Camille. Camelia. The fuck. So we have 4 votes out of 6 people watching. One person can change the fate of the whole thing. No, there are only 5 people watching now. Oh. Oh, 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 oh! Oh, oh, oh! I got all the 6 votes, and it's not helping. Okay, so Morana, Dolores, or Camila. It's a tie between those 3. There's 7 people watching now? Oh, nice! Oh, nice. So we have a tie between the first 3. That's not working. You either have to change the votes, or I'm gonna have to redo it with only the first 3 names. Okay, I'm gonna end the pool there. And do one with only the first 3. Oh, it's Carmilla. Okay, my bad. Okay, let's try again. Shall we? Please don't make this a tie again. Hello, Mauricio. Welcome to the stream. And good afternoon, evening, night, dawn, and morning to you too as well. And yeah, don't worry, this will be mostly a talking stream. Or you can just watch me do story writing. Or listen while I struggle to fix some shits I've probably done. Oh, it's a tie again? There are 4 votes. There are 6 people watching currently. So only 2 more votes. Come on. Come on, 2 more votes. There are 6 people. Come on. Please. Please, someone break the tie. The next person that votes, that's the answer. Come on. Come on, please. Come on, please. Break the tie. Break the goddamn tie. Please. Break the tie. Whoever is watching, please break the tie. What begins this battle without quarter? That the heroes of these games know what to do. The ties will never end. I cannot have... It's just one character. The other names will be used as well. Okay, Dolores and Carmilla. Someone broke the tie! Someone broke the tie the moment I stopped the poll. Oh my god, so it's Carmilla. Gotcha. That was perfect timing. I'm sorry, but we are losing time because we don't have that much time left. I'm so sorry. Whoever broke the tie, thank you. I'm going to end the stream in about 30 minutes, that's why. Alright. Dolores will be used as well, don't worry. Carmilla. I'm sorry, but I have work tomorrow. Like, I'm so sorry. How much is the time for you with Crash? Oh my god, my throat starts hurting again. Writing your story, that's so cool. I'm also having ideas for a fancy autobiography mixed with fiction. Is the story of us and how we became the greatest heroes of the entire history. Oh, it's 11 p.m. Oh, then no, it's okay. Balloon Basil or Mauricio. I have no idea how to call you by what name, and I'm sorry about that. It sounds interesting, and yes, I'm writing my book here. I'm writing a book. It's a action horror fantasy modern book. So yeah, it's modern fantasy and horror, of course, because I love horror. They were not Mauricio. Gotcha. Mauricio, it is. So I know the things that happened in the book haven't been scary yet. I'm still working on that. Sorry. And this is just the beginning of chapter 1, basically. Anyway, let's get back to the story. Thanks, Mrs. Carmilla. As she entered the classroom, I followed her and closed the door behind me. At that moment, everyone changed their attention towards me. Toward me. And I felt like a monster in a room full of humans. I looked left and right, analyzed everyone as fast as possible, then proceeded to the front of the class. Oh, not this one. Fuck. Good morning, class. Today I would like to introduce to you your new colleague. Or that way is better, yeah. Hello, my name is Eris Grimshaw. Yesterday I moved to this town with my family. I like horror movies and books. I hope to get to be friends with everyone. To befriend everyone? To befriend? With everyone. I hope to... I'm not sure that's the best way to put it. Like, would you want to be friends with everyone, or would you want to get to be on good terms with everyone? And yes, the introduction is basic, like real basic. That's how I want it to be. Yeah, befriend everyone is like be friends with everyone, I know. But I think... I hope I get to be on good terms with everyone. Still like the friends part more. Still thinking about this one. It's hard. It's been bugging me for some time now. There we go. It should just jump a bit. I guess that's it. I think I'm gonna keep the original one. I'm gonna keep the friends part until I find something better. As I say that, I bow my head in front of everyone, raising it back moments later. I look again around the class and I see the same cold looks. I then face the teacher and wait for her to tell me where to sit. Sit, dog. What a nice introduction. I'm sure you will make some friends in no time. Now, you will sit next to Colden right there at the back of the class. Sorry that I must put you so far behind the class, but that is the only open spot in this class for now. Without saying anything else, I get in my seat and look down at the floor, feeling uncomfortable and watched by everyone. No, I'm gonna change this one. I go towards my seat. While looking down at the floor, feeling uncomfortable and watched by everyone. Well, I'm going now, guys. Me and family are seeing a new apartment. Thank you, Aris, for inspiring me even more to write my story. I wish you the best of luck for you and your book to go beyond. Thanks a lot, Maurice, and thanks a lot for showing for being here. Thanks a lot for being here. Good luck with finding a new apartment, I guess. Okay, now it's translation time. This is the hardest part so far. I'm gonna put this on the left. Even though you don't understand shit from the left thing. And I'm sorry. And yes, it's so messy, by the way. By the way, the thing you're seeing on the left is basically the first version that I've done, with just some small changes here and there, some additions to the story. But that thing has been written for 6 years now. Also, it's not on the book topic right now, but I'll just say it here to not forget. You should play Cooking Companions. It's an amazing game. Cooking Companions. I've heard of the game. Cooking Companions. Oh? It doesn't look bad, actually. Oh, it's a horror anime. Yes, I've been doing some stuff for the book for like since I was 12. I was writing things down in my journal. I had a journal when I was young, and I was writing my dreams in there. And after that, I was writing my nightmares in there. Um, I had a lot of problems with nightmares when I was a kid. I loved horror when I was a kid. But I was having nightmares. Not from the horror things I was reading or watching, but some random stuff, some random shit. I was a troubled kid. And I've wrote all those nightmares down. And after some time I stopped writing them. And then started trying to remake the first nightmare I ever had, which was this one, which was the awesomest, as the most awesome dream nightmare I've ever had. I tried to transform it into a small story. It went on Wattpad on different versions, like as different characters, different story, and then it became an actual book. But it was written in my birth language, and it was so cringe, like extremely cringe. Not because of the story itself, but because of the language. So after some time I stopped, and then found out I wanted to do that. I wanted to write that book. And then I found it, finally, on Wattpad again. And then started rewriting, but still in my birth language, because I said I started it like this, I'm gonna continue it like this. I did not read anything from it because I could remember stuff I've written somehow. Not entirely, but enough to be able to continue the story. And that way I finished chapter 1. Then I started rereading everything. Remaining is cringe, yes. Then I started rereading, starting from the prologue. Slowly rewriting everything while I went on. Some time has passed. I had close to no time because I also had high school, and because of our high school schedule is shit, and I had a lot of fucking homework to do. Like every single day we were getting about 20 pages of homework to do. And then I had the final exams, and then university. And in the last 2 years of university, I came back to this and realized this would have been so good if I would have kept doing it. And then decided to change it to English completely. And here we are, 2 years after that decision. I finally have enough time to focus only on this. And I'm rewriting this by myself, because my helper is not helping me anymore. Okay, it's not her fault. She also has college. She got her last year right now, and she got a big project to finish. And she also has her own life. I cannot barge into that. I was not paying her. She was just doing this because she's my friend, and I asked her to do it. I'm planning to finish at least one book in like 2 years. But that will depend on me, on the streams, and things like that. I will have at least one story writing stream every 2 weeks. Because there are gonna be bingo streams as well. But mostly I want to do more writing streams every week. Every 2 weeks, my bad. If I have nothing to do, I'm gonna do it every week, not every 2 weeks. Anyway, that was just a change of topic. Now let's get back to the book. Yes, I'm here. And I know the music stopped. We'll fix that in a sec. What? Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I went quiet, the music went quiet. I'm sorry. I don't have autoplay on to make sure nothing bad starts. All right. I was being silent again. I'm sorry. I did promise I would read what I was writing or what I have on my mind. Just had to think a lot about that one. When I got to my desk, the teacher started speaking in a different voice than the one from earlier. Now she's speaking with a serious tone. Now, my question is, where is Colton? Is he late again? I will have to... The teacher didn't get to finish her sentence as someone entered the door at that exact moment. drink something. Sorry. I'm not late this time. I was actually curious. Was the new transferee? No. I need to make him meaner. Who was the loser that got enrolled one day before the beginning of the school semester? It did not take me much to realize that I heard that voice, that I could the voice sounded familiar. I didn't want to stare at the person or not. I couldn't take my view from the floor because of the feeling of being watched by the others. So I didn't see who was the guy that entered the class just now. But the moment he sat next to me, he also began to stare at me as if he was about to kill me in the most brutal way possible. I should have realized you were a loser the moment I saw you outside. You smell like an outsider, and you totally are one. That moment, I finally realized where I could recognize that voice. He was the guy I accidentally bumped into at the entrance in the courtyard. Courtyard or schoolyard? Who cares? I think they're the same, actually. Okay, at this moment, schoolyard sounds fancy. Okay. Schoolyard. So at this point, this entire thing is exactly this part. My bad. Without the end part. So I literally remade the thing to the left without thinking about it entirely. I just remade it completely, just having the basic thought of it. And it looks way better than on the left. Alright, let's see what goes next. Look, I'm sorry for bumping into you earlier. I wasn't watching where I was going. Please don't do anything to me out of revenge. And yes, Colton would look the guy that put revenge on someone. It's better because it isn't Romanian, and because I'm using the plot to actually enhance everything with better words and to make things make sense and connect to each other, and because I have more experience as well. Right back to this. He he let out a long sigh. Was it? Oh, my bad. And changed his attention towards the teacher. Some time has passed and the homeroom ended. Nothing bad happened so far, but not a lot of time went by here. Alright, let me check the school schedule. Let me not show the church arc. By the way, Nico, thanks again for helping with the schedule. It's basically finished, so that's great. Hi. Some time has passed. Name more confusing thing than American schedules. Romanian schools as a whole. we need to learn some useless shit that will never help us at all. We don't even learn useful things. Except for like our main language, math, geography, history. We have mandatory art and the music classes where we don't do what art we want or learn how to become artists or learn how to do art as a whole. We learn how to take commands on making art. And the list goes on because we don't have the same schedule and we don't pick our last 3 or 4 classes ourselves. We have to go with the basic. Yeah, but that's 5 till 11. That goes from 3 years old till you're 18. It goes for that long. The same fucking thing. Yes, you get some different shit in some of those years, like you learn about biology and stuff. And the classes are different every year for biology, for math, for English. But we do not pick our what language we want to learn. Actually, we don't have independence. We just need to pick a college. We need to pick a college if we want to live in this world. And the college has fixed classes based on what the college you go to. Oh yeah? You have to take 2 years of another foreign language. We had to learn Romanish from grade 1 till 8. No, till 12. And we also had one foreign language for the first 4 classes, and then 2 foreign languages from class 5 till 12. I mean, yes, if I was Romanish still, I would prefer to learn English first, and then I would actually prefer to learn Japanese. I also did German language, that from the first grade until the 8th grade. And in the 5th grade, I started learning English, but I already knew English before that. Lucky me, because I learned by myself by playing video games. I'm a gamer. Anyway, let me finish this part real quick. Yes, I love doing streams like this. And it's mostly I need to chill myself because of work. And Wednesdays are the only days when I can stream in the weekend. In the week. Oh, cool. You're getting the last illusion thingy. Sometimes I forget Thanksgiving is an American only holiday, and I was gonna ask if you had tomorrow off to stream. I'm gonna stream on Friday though. Yeah, I know why. But I'm gonna keep yours for later that day. Sorry, but uh, I wanna have you on the stream when that happens, and not before. Because I want to spend some time on that other game by myself. I tend to like to spend time specifically for that thing. The Friday stream is gonna happen at about the same time. Exactly the same time, actually, like today. My name is Damien. And I'm Colton's brother. I hope he didn't... Oh. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. I can move them around, I guess. I've been getting messages on Discord. Anyway, I'll have to think about that. Yeah, I know it won't be hard. Okay. So as you can probably think already, I think that was enough for me right now. It's already 10:20, so I'm late by 20 minutes, but I've hit 3 hours on the stream. So I guess it's time for me to go. It's been fun while it lasted. Thank you guys for being here, for helping me out with the story and stuff, with deciding on the names, and with keeping me company while I work on this. I didn't have too much progress, I guess. But I've read the story. I've fixed some stuff. So I guess that's enough for now. Thank you all for being here. And thank you for watching. I hope you guys will have a nice end of a day. And see you all in the Friday stream. I hope my throat will let me speak next time. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.